listen, I am 74 years young, and I have been preaching, teaching, writing, training leaders and choirs, pastoring for the last 51 years. And it's been a journey that has been outstanding. I've been on 3 different continents and preached in 45 different states and 17 different islands, and I'm still going. I'm not tired yet. But the years have come and gone, and my heart's desire has always been not just to win souls for the Lord, because that's my calling, but to help as many people as I can, particularly when it comes to practical everyday life. And I'm currently being catechized for the office of Bishop Ordinary in the Lord's Church. So that will give me even more work to do and more people to reach. And I'm looking forward to that. But one day I was introduced by one of your directors, Linda Washington, to Think Energy. And I am forever grateful to her because she is somebody's go-getter. Well, y'all looking at me. See, I don't look like I'm 74, do I? I know, Mandy. We're looking good because the Lord is good. So resting and taking good care of yourself. It's important to stay in touch, however, with what's going on around you in the atmosphere and not just be tunnel vision or tunnel minded in terms of ministry. And so for me, ministry has always taken on more than just preaching, more than just teaching, but it's caring. It's about meeting people where they are and helping them right where they are. And so when Linda said to me, she said, you know what? I think you would be really, really interested in listening to Julius Weems, because he's come up with an incredible program to help pastors and to help parishioners and just people in general save money on their electric bill. And I say, oh, really? Okay, well, what's the company? And she said, Think Energy. So I did a little bit of research and did a little bit of diving, just due diligence. And I found out that just listening to what I had heard and what I read, what I learned, that it was one of the most revolutionary and innovative companies in the energy space. And for me, that meant a lot because energy is everything. We use it for everything, everywhere, all the time, every day. And I've learned over the years that commodities are very important. If you find something that folk need and you can provide it, you can help them, I promise you, you're going to be a blessing. So that was my whole point in which she presented Think Energy as an opportunity. She said it's a family. It's not just a business. It's where people help each other as well as helping other people. And I said, okay, well, introduce me, and she introduced me to Julius. And he was like a big brother. All of a sudden, the big brother that I hadn't had in a long, not in business ever, because I've never really been in business. I've only been in ministry. And so listening to him and learning about Think Energy and opportunity for me to help anyone and everyone that I know to save money on their energy bills. I know a lot of folk. I know a lot of folk. And so immediately in my mind, I'm like, okay, what can I do to help this pastor, help these people, help these folk I know, help these schools I know, these students I know, these parents I know. And Think Energy has provided that for me, and I'm excited about it. I was listening, I was learning about it, studying it. But I'm going to tell you the truth, Julius, it did not become real to me until I went to Empower 25. It was my very first convention ever to go and be with a group of people anywhere that were about anything serious in terms of helping other people. And so for all of the people that were there, like Big John, he grabbed me and he hugged me like a big teddy bear. And I said, Lord, you know what? This guy, he doesn't even know me, but he treats me like he knows me. And then there was Kirk. And who takes a picture with the founder of a company who stops and is willing to lean down and hug you and take a picture with you, Mike? And so I'm like, you know what? This is it. This is real. It's not made up. It's not something that's a fly-by-night. And the more I listened in the convention, the more real it became. And being in the room made all the difference. And so when I came back, I started calling people and telling them, you know what? I can help you save money on your energy bills. And they go, really? How? I say, well, I'll get back to you. because I didn't know exactly how to do it all. I sent the video to a friend of mine, Jerome. He's a real go-getter, and I said, Jerome, you know what? You might be interested in this because you're always helping people. You always want to help people. And so take a look at this. And he took a look at it. He said, wow, this is it. This is it. This is it. He said, who do I talk to? I said, well, let me see. I tell you what, here. Take Julius's number. We're going to get on the phone with him and let him explain this to you because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to put you in as a customer. Let me just turn you over to Julius. I said, Uncle Julius, please take Jerome under your wing and show him what to do until I learn how. I'm going to learn. I told you, I said, I'm going to learn. I'm just a little slow. And so I would say, don't be so hard on yourself because you don't have to know everything about this business. It's not what you know, it's who you know, honestly. Because for me, I'm going to get to know, go to the back office and learn everything, but it's important for the person that calls you in. If you have an upline, someone that signed you up, to get with them and insist that they, carry you through the basics, the system. And if they don't know how to do that, like I didn't know how to do that, then you insist that they get you on the phone with someone that can. And Think Energy, honestly, is one of the best systems and best businesses I've ever seen where people who are in position that really don't need to help, they don't have to help, but they want to help, and they're there. People like Kirk, people like John, people like Julius, people like Mike. These are people that you wouldn't normally think you would get on a call, but they'll give you their personal number. You can call them anytime with any questions. And honestly, for me, if I had it to do all over again, I would jump right in with you right away. And every person I could think of, I'd have them look at the video, and then we get on the call together. I would worry you to death.